Magic 89.9.
Evening, boys and girls. You got Jada here sitting in for Tina Ryan for Pets in the City, and there's something wrong with the bed. Yes, it's a Monday. Happy Monday. How are you guys doing? And what's up for rents and pet lovers all around the metro? Yes, like I said, you got Jada here sitting in for Tina Ryan, bringing you your Monday night good vibes right here on Pets in the City. And for the next couple of hours, we are driving into heartwarming pet stories, practical tips, and real talk about life with our furry companions. Whether you're on the road, at home with your pets, or just winding down after a long day, we've got you covered, right, Dog Coach Francis?
Yes, I'm Dog Coach Francis. Every Monday, we're here to help you build a happier, healthier bond with your pets, from understanding their behavior to training them to become the best versions of themselves. So get comfy, grab your fur baby, and let's dive into today's episode of Pets in the City, only here on Magic 89.9.
Hey, you know what? I always imagine Pets in the City with all your furry babies in the booth, like yours and Tina's.
Right.
You don't bring your babies in the booth, or every now and then you do?
Every now and then, especially Tina, but I do intend to bring one of my puppies, a border collie named Sarah. She's still on training, so I really need to get her get used to not doing anything, because she is a border collie.
Yes. I mean, we could get a memo, on the off chance that you bring her here untrained.
Or maybe I can bring one of my whippet. One of my dogs, a whippet, who doesn't do anything.
Or maybe, if you have a pet turtle, because it is Pets in the City. We are not limited to furry pets,
you know
right?
what? I've always wanted to
you've
get
never had a turtle?
But you know what? Anybody on playback or listening onto the show, you can give a comment, right? But my mom does not like turtles.
Because?
You know what? There's a story to that.
It's an old wives' tale.
It's an old wives' tale.
They say it is unlucky to have a turtle. I've heard that.
Because they move slow.
Same thing with the monkey. For some reason,
Right.
I've heard something about monkeys that as pets, it's not lucky to have a pet monkey or a pet turtle. And then I forgot the other one. There are others, but yeah. But these kids, these babies, these pets, these animals are totally clueless about what's happening in the real world. Why are we putting it on their shoulders, our luck, right?
I have a story about that. I visited a client, okay? He is one of the C siblings.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I visited
the mall, right? Like a few blocks away.
all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I visited their home.
And he has a pet turtle?
No.
What?
They have like a zoo of turtles.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, because he collects turtles. So
that's
one
nice.
of the C siblings collects turtles. And most of them were donated to him because he fancies turtles. And then one time when I was there, he was showing me his collection. Like, oh, this is the turtle. Don't touch this. This is a snapping turtle. You'll break your finger. Don't touch that. And then I was telling him, you know what? My mom would.
Yes.
I would say the same story about the old wives' tale. Sabi niya sa akin.
Your mom would be in shock.
Sabi niya sa akin, anong kinalaman ng turtle dyan?
Exactly.
Dinamay mo pa yung pagong.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say,
coming from
right?
one of the richest men in the Philippines.
In the world, perhaps,
even.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what's the turtle got to do with your luck, or what's the monkey got to do with your luck? I know though that there's a certain type of rooster or cock that's very lucky to own.
Really? I wonder what that is.
Yeah, or chicken or something.
Yeah, maybe we can ask Master Hans.
Maybe there is a lucky type of turtle. Let's ask Hans Kua, Master Hans Kua. Hey, for those of you on playback.tv/magic899, any superstitious pets or the things that you've heard from your parents out there, please share it with us. You can also call us up. I forget the number.
Thank
you.
It's 86310899. So
that's
call
the
us
number.
up. Yep,
Okay.
that's the number.
Okay, we'll pick it up. I'll ask Papa Pabs to teach me how to pick up the phone. He taught me once. I forgot. And speaking of lucky, let's have some Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams and Nile Rodgers.
All right, I love this.
Get lucky, boys and girls. This is Pet in the City. You got Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan, Dog Coach Francis. Today's best music only here on Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
It's dead or alive, yes. Because Dog Coach was trying to, I'm trying to connect to this show, honestly, because I currently don't have a pet. Okay, I don't own a pet, but we had a dog a couple of years ago. Towards the end of 2023, we lost her. Her name's Annie. She's a lab. She's very lovely and
I love
lovable
labs.
and sweet and all that. She's a family dog. And sadly, we haven't gotten over it. It's taking us a long while to get another furry friend. Although we have one koi fish and Isabel has an aquarium in her room. So that's it. That's about the pet.
Does the koi fish have a name?
The koi fish, you know what? We realized just
If you don't want to be
ago,
attached to it, don't put a name on it.
We realized just a week ago that we have not named there used to be 9 in the pond.
Oh.
But this one koi fish has stood the test of time. Standing strong.
The lone survivor.
And then there was one kind of thing for the. So one of these days, I'm gonna post a video of our koi fish, lone survivor. Of it has gone through so many things, like 8 deaths, right? Of his or her colleagues.
Yeah.
And also there was a time that the koi, he or she jumped off the pond.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah.
Like,
very,
how
very
big is your
exciting.
koi?
Now.
Yes.
It started about maybe 5 inches, but
5
now it's like more than 1 feet long, and I'm assuming it's about 2 or 3 kilos heavy.
Wow. I don't know
So-
anything about kois, but
Really?
what do they eat? Do they have like special feed?
Yeah, there's fish feed that you can buy from the pet stores. You can buy
Right.
from the pet stores, and we feed the koi twice a day. So it's so obvious that I'm not the one who feeds it because I'm saying this with uncertainty. Okay, with extreme uncertainty. I believe we feed the fish twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon.
All right, so this is like the reverse of what we talked about a while ago about
Which is
turtles
about
being
turtles.
malas. Kois are
kois.
apparently like suerte, like
Apparently.
lucky. That's what they say.
And you know what? There is like it also depends on the number of fish or koi that
Oh.
you have in the pond. Like solo fish equates to this certain type of luck, and then 3 equates to this certain type of luck.
Oh.
7, 6, 8, 9, and there's like 88 even because people do have 80. Some people do have 88 koi fish in their ponds.
That's
in
a
their homes.
lot to maintain
It's
and
a
keep
lot.
alive.
So
keep
anything
alive.
that has, I guess, 8, the number 8, it means infinite wealth, luck, happiness, abundance, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I worry about if I should have a pond and then keep koi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about my dogs at the ranch trying to catch it.
When Annie was alive, she never did.
Okay.
She has never attempted. Although she would be on the side watching. But there was never an attempt to like not even prance on the pond or on the fish in the pond. No, never. It's never happened.
All right, because Labradors, for anybody who knows labs and
They love
loves labs,
water.
they love water.
Yes.
And when they were created, they originally in Canada, okay? They are from Newfoundland.
Okay,
And
wow.
then in Newfoundland, they actually have a big water dog named a Newfie or a Newfoundland.
Oh.
All right, and then they create, and these big dogs would go ahead and jump and then rescue and then also tugging nets for the fishermen.
For the fishermen.
But they needed something that's smaller, more agile.
Okay.
So they created and bred the Labrador, which is a smaller version of the Newfoundland.
How big is a Newfoundland?
Like they're like double XL big,
Wow.
Right?
Are
As
they
big
like
as a
giant,
human.
Are they like giant poodle big?
bigger and heavier.
Bigger than the giant poodle?
Yes, and very sweet.
Oh, okay, the giant poodles are sweet.
Right. Okay. And now with the Labrador, since they created a slender, more agile,
Except for the lakes and the rivers,
right?
I suppose, right?
Right. They couldn't name the dog Newfoundland
Because
because they already have a dog named Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, yeah.
So they named it after the sea that they worked in, which is the Labrador Sea in Newfoundland.
That's nice.
There you
That's
go.
nice
So a little
to
bit of
know.
trivia about
A little bit of-
Labradors.
Yeah, a little bit of trivia.
All right.
That's a lot of trivia for me. For Labradors. But I know they really love water.
They do,
love
and they
getting
have
wet.
webbed feet.
Yes.
Similar to the Newfoundland. So if you have a Labrador right now, go ahead, check their paws.
Yes.
You'll see like a web, like a duck web. Okay. A duck's feet, so that they can paddle more swiftly and much more smoothly.
Oh my God, there is so much, you know what? There's so much restraint for our dog, for our Annie. All those years not jumping in the pond.
Here's another thing.
So much restraint.
The Labrador tail was bred to look like an otter tail. They use it as a paddle.
Oh, yeah, because the otters would, paddle through.
Right. So that's the good thing about Labradors. And they have
Wow.
soft mouth.
Because
Specifically bred because when they catch fish or prey, okay,
they don't use their teeth.
You don't want to use their teeth because it will destroy
The fish.
the fish or the bird that they're catching.
Oh, okay.
That's why they have what we call a soft mouth.
Wow, it's like a soft glove to catch whatever it is that you're
Yes.
catching for the day, whether it's
Yes.
a bird or a fish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
I
to
had a
know.
Labrador, a black Labrador named Sophie, and I do miss her so much.
Sophie, oh yeah. How old was she when she?
She was around 11.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think it's the same thing.
Right.
Annie was 11 years old.
Right, that's
Yeah.
their only fault, really. Short lifespan.
Yeah, that's their
Miss her
only
every day.
fault. Yeah. Hey, any pet stories? Message us on playback.tv/magic899. Call us up.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the number again? Coach Francis?
8631-0899.
8631-0899. We promise to pick up the phone, okay? In the meantime, sending your requests still. Yeah. Pet stories, songs you want to hear for this beautiful one. Parang oro plata. Papa Jesus says. Yes. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. Check us out on playback.tv/magic899. If you're missing BTS and if you're wanting to watch them this year, yeah, where are they going to be? Anybody know? Any army tuned in to us right now? Here's Jin with the astronaut. Pets in the City on Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Hello, mic test. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? That was Lola Moore, locally made, globally played via playback.tv/magic899. You got Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan.
And Doug Coach Francis.
All right, and now we're going to do bits and pieces of news for pets in the city. But first, Coach, let's greet some of the people who are at Playback. JP Siton, Jelay,
Hello.
and Papa Jesus. There are people up there, Mrs. C. Who else? Come on, just say hello. Because, some of them are already way up there. I can't read them. I don't have my phone. I'm just looking at the monitor. So thank you so much for those who tuned
Christian,
in.
as always, is here.
Oh, Christian. Hi,
Hello,
Christian. Yes, thank you so much. And you can share your pet stories with us. In the meantime, Dog Coach Francis is going to give us bits and pieces of news about pets all over the world, perhaps. This one is local.
This one is local and
And
quite a shock.
it is quite a shock. So I'm going to bring down the bed right now because I want to hear every word. Okay.
All right. So, oh my goodness.
Let's do this.
A man, locally faced widespread online criticism after admitting online that he had been abusing his female pet dog for the past 2 years.
Oh, goodness.
Using the alias Bugoy, he revealed that what began as a joke among friends developed into a disturbing habit. He also stated that he preferred animals over humans and that his behavior contributed to serious problems in his marriage after his wife discovered his actions. So I actually listened to this news bit, and it's actually chilling, right? Like,
Yes.
so the case may be a form of zoophilia, which involves sexual attraction to animals and is considered a serious form of animal cruelty. Such acts are illegal under Philippine Animal Welfare Act, Republic Act 8485, and its amendments, which impose penalties for maltreatment, torture, and exploitation of animals. The confession sparked strong public outrage and renewed discussions about animal welfare laws and importance of mental health support for offenders. The Philippine Animal Welfare Society, which actively campaigns against animal cruelty, including sexual abuse of animals, is expected to comment on the case. Well, we're actually waiting for that, right? Meanwhile, legislative efforts continue to strengthen penalties and enforcement to protect animals and address related mental health issues. So while I
Okay.
was actually researching about this news, this dude apparently got drunk with his friends.
Okay.
All right. And apparently his friends would paint all over their dogs, would do some kind of abuse onto
my
the dog.
goodness.
And then he was like bullied into saying, "Oh, yung female dog nga, subukan mo nga."
Okay, so that's how it started. He was
And
drunk.
because he was drunk. And then that got into his mind, and he actually did it to, you know what? They have 3 dogs.
Okay.
He did it to 2 of their dogs.
Female dogs.
Female dogs.
Female dogs. Oh dear. And how did he admit it? Did he admit it online? Did
He
go to
admitted
the police?
online
Oh, dear.
through another online show of another
wow.
DJ.
Did he show his face? Did
No,
he,
it was online then.
It was
just
on-
all voice.
It was his voice.
Right, but he did admit that, and it was very disturbing, and he was advised to seek professional help. And according to the interview, he was a cargador, and whenever he is tired after work, he would have that thought of
Okay.
abusing the dogs.
Wow. Is he being hunted down by the police
I'm not
now?
sure,
Or by
but he
paws,
needs
at least?
help, and those dogs need to be rescued. Oh my goodness!
Yes, he needs help. He needs to be found out. What did he say? You know what? They have to look for him. They have to hunt this guy down. Because
Right.
from what I take, it's that he just confessed online, and nobody knows where he is.
Yes.
Nobody knows his real identity.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, dog coach Francis, this is the first time that I've heard something about this locally.
We know that this happens
To white people. I'm kidding. But
international.
yeah,
globally.
something like that, right?
Right.
Yes, but not here. So, is this the first time you've heard about this locally, at least?
You know what? I'm sorry for the word. Anybody a little bit X-rated. Pero he even said na nasanay ako dun sa masikip eh. Like, what the hell?
That's very strange and
It is.
disturbing.
Very
and,
sorry about the news, but I think you need to hear this.
Oh gosh,
And
I
think
don't know
this-
what to say actually.
Yeah, you know, I
out
was
of
able to
words.
process this on my way to the booth, so I
Yes.
got time. I know.
So I don't know how to deal with this. No, but this is the first time I've heard something.
It is very
locally,
shocking, and we
locally.
need to talk about this. I mean,
Yes.
who knows? This is this guy actually admitted, and he was actually warned. You know what? You can go to jail for that,
Yes.
right? But who knows what other stuff are being done to dogs?
Yeah.
Or
We
other
don't- that we
animals.
know nothing about.
Yeah.
No, but here's a question, Dog Coach Francis. Is this the first time that you've heard this locally? You've never heard this before, done here in the Philippines, or have you?
No.
Oh, this is the first time.
No, first time. I mean,
Wow.
I know of dogs being crushed.
Yeah, but not like this.
being slaughtered.
Not like this.
But not like this.
Not like this.
This is really a mental illness.
It is. And
Like,
if
this
it's
is serious.
if it's the first of its kind that we've heard of, it's something that we need to address because you don't know if there are other animals, being abused
And
in that
people.
manner.
Like, I don't want to be close to that guy.
Yeah, me too. Me neither.
My goodness. So share your thoughts. Anybody who's listening to the show right now,
What-
what did that shock you?
What do you think? You think it just happened because of a dare, and then that's where it started?
Yeah, I think so. According to when I listened to the interview, to the actual interview, apparently there is some something is wrong with his marriage in the first place. Like, his needs are not being met.
Okay.
And then he got drunk, and he had that desire, and then he took it onto the dogs, and then it became an addiction.
Oh, okay.
So something triggered in his brain. So, I mean,
So
if you
wait.
think about it, I'm also speechless.
Yes. So wait. So he needs to see. First of all, he needs to be convicted, and
Yeah.
then he needs help mentally.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, hand in hand, we have to rescue the dogs because I'm sure there's trauma for the dogs as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You remember I
There
told you
should
about
be
3 dogs?
yeah,
The other
rehabilitation
2
for
was
that.
male, and then the other dog was actually, the two dogs were female and the other dog was male. He actually tried to do it with the male dog,
Oh gosh.
right?
He tried. Oh.
He tried, but that dog was a little bit more reactive.
Of
He
course.
would try to bite the man named Elias Bugoy. And because he was bitten, almost bitten, so he stopped it.
He stopped doing it. Oh dear. Those dogs need to be rehabilitated as well. Because
I
there's
mean,
trauma for
Jesus
there's trauma
Christ, I don't
with
know.
that, right?
I mean,
for
who
sure.
is this guy, right?
No, I don't want to meet him, but I want to see him.
Scary
Oh,
news.
You know, he needs to be. I don't know. There has to be an example of how we should, what we should do with people like him.
Right, and I'm so sorry to anybody who's hearing this news. It's the first time that we've actually told you about this news, but this is something that I think people need to be aware of. Like,
Yeah.
this could be happening behind closed doors. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't even know. True. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so any bit of news as well, you can share it with us through playback.tv/magic899. Plus, we've got celebrities and their dogs
Yep.
later on, and some.
We have the breed
weather.
battle. We haven't done that for quite a while.
What is that? What is that?
Oh,
Tell me
I'll
about it.
introduce you about the breed battle where we pit two dog breeds. And
Pros and cons, you mean?
They slug it out. Yeah, like so for watch out because we'll have the breed battle between the Shiba Inu and hold on.
And
Oh, wait.
there will
Shiba
be-
Inu and the Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh, are they both small dogs?
These are both small dogs, and we're going to have a breed battle based on who would or which breed would cause the most hilarious chaos during a family picnic.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. It would be nice if we had videos and photos of that, but it's okay. We'll do that in the next hour. In the meantime, let's have some jiggle jiggle. Duke and Jones.
Louis Theroux,
Yes.
Duke and Jones.
Pats in the City.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan and Dog Coach Francis.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds.
Magic 89.9.
Pats in the City. You got Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan with Dog Coach Francis. And you got Itchy Worms, locally made, globally played via playback.tv/magic899. Bakit hindi ka crush ng crush mo? Siguro kasi wala kang pet. Really, a pet, whatever it is, whether it's furry, feathery, or what do you call it? Scaly. It is a chick magnet. A chick magnet, a guy magnet, right? It is a love magnet. When they see you with pets, they're like, oh.
You know what? My brother used to do that. We
What do
used
you
to
mean?
live. I mean, we live around the vicinity of UST,
Yes.
In
okay.
Sampaloc.
In Sampaloc, yeah.
right? So my brother, okay, would take one of my dogs, whether it's Serena, my golden retriever, or my Labrador.
The cutest ones, of
Yes,
course.
and he would go to the nearest Starbucks and hang out
with the dog.
with the dog, and then he would just let my dog like hang out by the ledge, na parang dun sa street.
Yes.
And then all the
cute girls.
the cute girls would oh, you're so cute, naman, and they would what's your name? And then out of the blue, my brother will step in, looking like the hero. He would just go, oh. Her name's Sophie nga pala. And I'm Vic. There you go.
And do you like dogs? Do you have a dog? Things like you can smell it when you have a dog. Do you have a cat at home? Yeah, those conversations start, right? Yeah, it's definitely a
very
conversation
important.
starter.
Choose your target market and then choose your dog or choose your pet.
Choose your pet, which brings us to
The breed battle.
Okay, I'm new to this, Dog Coach Francis. So please tell me what the breed battle is all about.
We're going to pit two dog breeds, so we're going to get to know about them. And then we're going to give them a scenario. And then we're going to run that in our simulation
Wow.
of 100 votes. Okay, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Okay, here's the question. So what is the goal for this week? I know you said it a while ago. So who's going to create the most chaos or something like
Yes,
that?
so which dog breed
yeah.
do you think would cause the most hilarious chaos during family picnics.
And so we're down to 2 dogs. All right. So I'm sure
At least for
many
this
breeds.
week.
Yeah. Many breeds would. Like, there are a lot of breeds out there that would. But for this week, our breed battle is about the Shiba Inu and the Jack Russell Terrier.
Yes.
Now, just to give you a bit of a background, I asked dog coach Francis a while ago. So which parts of the world did these come from? So the Shiba Inu, if you didn't know it yet, you can actually tell by the name they came from Japan.
Correct.
And the Jack Russell Terrier is from Europe. To be exact, where?
Somewhere in England.
Somewhere in England. Okay, somewhere in England. And I already know, I have my thoughts about this, but we're going to go through the process anyway. So here is a breed matchup intro. Now, welcome to Breed Battle, where today's matchup is a clash of 2 pint-sized powerhouses. The cunning Shiba Inu from Japan versus the explosive Jack Russell Terrier from England. Who will dominate in agility, stubbornness, and pure comedic chaos?
All right. So the Shiba Inu is Japan's ancient hunting companion for birds and small game. Fox-like looks, fierce independence, and meme royalty. Because we actually have a meme coin, right?
Yes.
Which is the Shiba.
Wow. Fantastic.
Right.
She's already winning.
Right. And the Jack Russell Terrier, bred in the 1800s in England by Reverend John Russell to hunt foxes. So they have small body, huge drive, and a personality bigger than most Great Danes. I mean, these dogs are rockets.
Okay, so basically the Jack Russell will hunt down the Shiba Inu because it's a fox-like dog. Anyway, fun trivia and origin stories about these 2 breeds. The Shiba Inu is one of Japan's national treasures. Why so?
Yeah, and because they adore the Shiba Inu so much. And in fact, if you are sick, they would actually probably gift you a statue of a Shiba Inu.
Oh, for you to get better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Jack Russells are featured in movies like The Mask and Frasier. Scene stealers with unstoppable energy. You bet, man. But both breeds are escape artists. How so? Oh, the Shibas can slip under fences while the Jack Russells dig tunnels like furry excavators. See, you already know.
I mean, Jack Russells would just bounce off the walls. And one thing about Shiba Inus that I've trained is, boy, can they shriek. They have this loud shriek.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
some of my staff calls their barks like sonic booms.
Wow, fantastic. If there's a neighbor that you're annoyed with and you really want to piss him off,
Give them a Shiba.
no, just get one and put it like right beside the fence all the time.
Right.
Right? Especially if you know that your neighbor is let's say a voice artist and she has a recording studio right beside the wall.
right.
She won't be able to do her job. So we're going to do the category face off later on when we return. But let's play something from a band who reportedly, I've read this on Facebook, but not in detail. They are doing a tour and they're probably coming to Manila.
Oh, cool.
Perhaps, like in the Burr months, you will be able to purchase tickets. Okay, so not so much of an information. I'm not helping, but I'm sure the people from Playback already know what I'm talking. Know the details of this. As soon as I play the first note. The Foundations of Decay. My Chemical Romance.
Love it.
Pets in the City. You got Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan.
And Doug Coach Francis.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Ever. This is Pets in the City. It's so close to Pit Stop. I almost say Pit Stop. This is like a vowel of a difference between the 2 show titles. But yes, this is Pets in the City. And you got Jada here sitting in for Tina Ryan.
And I'm Doug Coach Francis.
And we just started off, if you just tuned in, we are now doing
Breed battle.
between the Shiba Inu and the Jack Russell Terrier. If you just tuned in, the Shiba Inu is Japanese and the Jack Russell Terrier is European English, actually basically. And the thing that we're talking about right now between these 2 is which breed would cause the most hilarious chaos during a family picnic. And I am so new to this, and this is so fun. So later on, we're going to have a simulated poll, right? But we are going to do some category face-offs. Why don't you start it, Coach Francis?
Yeah, but before we do that, let me just give a quick shout out to Designer Dad on Playback.
.tv/magic899.
So designer dad says Shiba Inu has a meme coin in crypto. A lot of crypto enthusiasts are investing on it. Me, myself included.
Wow.
Yeah.
Papa Jesus says, when I was a young boy, magnanakaw ng baboy.
What?
Where'd that come from? In what context? All right, Christian Dom 899 say, yes, pets in the city plus pet stop because pet shop in the city.
There
Sounds
you go.
like a band. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, so
Shiba Inu and Jack Russell
So
Terrier.
first phase off is the temperament. So
Okay.
the Shiba Inu is calm yet aloof. They're selective with attention. Actually, I have a Shiba Inu student now, and is a hard handle.
It's quite the lady kind of
It's a
dog.
hard
It's like a
handle.
cat dog.
Yeah, like this dog doesn't want to interact. Like
Yeah.
this dog would look at you and then
Pakipot.
snub off.
Yeah, like pakipot, you know. Dalagang Pilipina kind of.
Yes. The Jack Russell Terrier, on the other hand, is explosive, always ready to chase something, even if it's imaginary.
Wow. Love that.
All right, so Shiba's is the chill drama queen, and the JRT is the caffeinated toddler.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah, it
so
reminds me of my toddler. Hello, Cheska.
hi, Cheska. Let's talk about intelligence. So, what about the Shiba?
All right, intelligence. Shiba Inu is intelligent but stubborn. Will ignore commands if it suits them, like really hard. Like I've been training again, like this Shiba Inu named Yoshi, and it's really a tough handle.
Okay.
Jack Russells are highly intelligent, learns fast, but gets bored even faster.
Oh, okay. Just like your toddler.
Yeah, like my toddler.
Just like your toddler.
So it's best you try to outsmart them, both JRT and the Shiba, if
Okay.
you want to get the best out of them.
Okay, in terms of trainability, dog coach Francis.
All right, for the Shiba, you need a lot of patience, consistency, and creativity to keep up. Well, to keep them engaged.
Okay.
For the Jack Russell, they are very quick learners, but requires an iron will and mental stimulation. Like you need to really give them something to do.
Oh, okay.
If not, they would really literally bounce off the walls.
Okay, so you really have to define the day for them.
Yes, they
It
need
can
to
be filled with activity, but it has to have definition.
I mean, former Senator Manny Pacquiao, I don't know when his fight is going to be. I think it's pretty soon.
Yeah.
He once had
Jack Russell.
a Jack Russell named Pac-Man,
Oh, okay.
right? So imagine that dog able to keep up with the
With,
routine of
with Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, with the Pambansang Kamao. Right?
Yeah, that must be fun to watch.
All right.
Okay, how about the in terms of energy?
All right. Energy level for the Shiba is moderate to high. For the Jack Russell Terrier, it's extreme energy. Like
Wow,
super.
really? It's like they were injected with caffeine or something like that. Amazing, though.
Right. So if the Shiba is a sports car, the JRT is a rally car with no brakes.
Wow. Okay. A rally
that's
car
pit stop
with
for
no
you.
brakes. I'm trying to imagine it right now and trying to visualize in my head how that one looks like. But yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
cuteness factor.
Both are cute.
Both are cute. So it's really up to your taste.
Right.
All right. Family friendliness. The Shiba is good with family if socialized. Prefers respectful interactions. No squishing, no excessive hugging.
Hi, hello. My name is Sheba. How are you today? Want some tea? Something like that.
Exactly. I love it.
Oh
How
my
you portray
God.
that.
How about the Jack Russell Terrier? Hey, pare, kumusta? Okay, oh.
Let's
Peppa
go.
Pig.
Let's go jump over the hill right
How many
there.
bottles of beer? Okay, for today? Yes, we can do that
Yeah.
for you. How about some steak? Okay, let's
Yeah.
do this.
Your typical bro who probably is jacked up with a couple of Red Bulls.
Yes, probably for breakfast together with 3 cups of coffee
Right.
and then tea for lunch and something like that. So the question is, which breed would cause the most hilarious chaos during a family picnic? We
Yep.
will answer that later on when we come back, but we have got to play some of your requests. Hey, you can send in your requests on playback.tv/magic899 if you're out there, and if you are listening to us, if you can handle the phone, you can call us up.
86310899.
I'm so grateful that you're here because I have not memorized it. There's one thing that we also haven't touched, you know, the Viber phone. We have a phone and we have a Viber number. Not touching that today. because I'm just sitting in. Okay, and it's a Monday after all. In the meantime, let's have some Lady Gaga. Why not? The Edge of Glory. This is Pets in the City. Tina Ryan. I mean, Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan with dog coach Francis. On
Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Now you got Jada here sitting in for Tina Ryan.
And dog coach Francis.
If you are missing Tina, you know what, guys? She is going to be back on Wednesday with Healthline for sure. I promise. If she tells me that she's not coming, I'm going to drag her here.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Healthline.
Oh, I thought it was a Thursday.
Oh, the Healthline thing?
Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
And then I think she's with the Comedy Crew every Friday.
Oh,
Friday Madness. I think so. Yeah. You know what? All you got to do is tune in to figure out whether I'm wrong or right. Doesn't matter. But we are doing the breed battle for this week. And right now, it's the Shiba Inu versus Jack Russell Terrier. And just to give you a background, so the Shiba is Japanese, Jack is English. And basically, the Shiba is a dog cat. You know, it has attitude. It has sass.
so much attitude.
It
Oh
has
my
class,
goodness.
I'd have to say, while the Jack Terrier is your typical bro. Just,
Pumped up
into
with
words.
Red Bulls.
Yes, or something that's like he came from the gym, he's going to the gym, and that's it. That's the thing. So the question is, which breed would cause the most hilarious chaos during a family picnic? Dog Coach Francis,
Yes.
take it away.
So just to make it easier, again, this breed battle is just for fun, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So what we did was we ran a simulated poll through ChatGPT for 100 votes.
100 votes.
Right. And here are the results.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
The winner is, and everybody on playback probably have guessed it already, or
Yeah.
if you're driving, okay. The winner
Mm-hmm.
is the Jack Russell Terrier, getting 78%
Wow, that's
from our simulation, right?
Amazing.
So this Jack Russell would probably be running off with sandwiches,
Mm-hmm.
digging holes under the picnic mat, and barking at every ant in the grass.
Imagine that. Such a magnifying glass of an eye.
And the Shiba Inu will get 22% vote,
Aw.
stealing food silently, glaring at guests for attention, then screaming when it's time to leave.
It will start from being this feline creature and then will become a tigress of sorts towards the end, right?
Yes.
Not really growling at you, but a screaming growl, if
Yeah.
you may.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's what they do. And again, Jack Russell, at least for this episode of Pets in the City, will be crowned the ultimate picnic chaos creator.
Yay! Anybody out there who owns one of each,
You would
and-
probably understand.
Yeah, it would be nice to have them both in the house. It's
Yeah.
like you don't even need a cat. You have the Shiba Inu.
And just in case you've been wondering of getting a Jack Russell Terrier or a Shiba Inu, now you know what's the difference in personality
Yeah.
between a Jack Russell Terrier and the Shiba Inu, and at least you're better informed and you know what to prepare yourself for.
Yes, that's right. If you don't know what to do, if you still, after owning the Shiba or the Jack for a month and you still are clueless, you can always,
Get in touch
get in
with me.
touch with Dog Coach Francis. Where can they reach you, Dog Coach Francis?
Yeah, so I'm all over the internet. Just key in Dog Coach Francis, whether that's on Instagram, YouTube, I'm on TikTok,
Wow.
and a bunch of other sites. So actually, even if you just use ChatGPT, okay, and then ask about Dog Coach Francis, ChatGPT would probably give you enough information about what I do and how we do it.
If you are going to get married, it's like the wife bringing in the Shiba and the husband bringing in the Jack.
It's going to be a chaos.
Pretty much like that. If you have no plans of having kids yet,
Yeah.
that would be a nice way to begin to test what kind of marriage you're going to have, right?
Yep.
Right? And on that note, thank you so much, Dog Coach Francis. Did you have a hard time getting here?
Aside
parking.
from parking, which is relatively open because it's everybody's going home.
Wow, good for you. Good for you. I think I got here at a time where nobody wants to go home yet. So yeah, there was no space in this building. I had to go somewhere else.
Oh.
No, but just right across.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
just
anybody
right
who's
across.
driving, hey, if you're driving going to the south,
Uh-huh.
whether going to Las Piñas, Parañaque, or Laguna, as far as Cavite and Batangas, I'll be driving with you. I'm
Yes.
somewhere around the road. I'm somewhere in the road driving with you.
Yes.
And just listen to Magic 89.9.
Thank you so much. The boys are up next. They're going to be here at 9 until midnight. And tomorrow, just like what the Junior Jock said, it's, the usual stuff. We've got Good Times with Mo in the morning with the beautiful ladies and Mo Twister. And also, after that, it's going to be Hannah on air. On air with Hannah. Yeah, I got it the other way around.
Jada, I have to thank you for sitting in with
Thank
Tina
you
Ryan.
so
It's been a fun
much.
episode.
Yeah.
Hope to have you back, even with Tina around if you're available.
Why not? And also tomorrow, a Junior Jock show at 3 o'clock. After that, it's going to be Chic Happens with the Junior Jocks as well. In the meantime, you know what? We're going to keep on playing all the songs that you asked for. Just keep on watching us on playback.tv/magic899. Let's have some happy ending.
Yep. I'll see you next week.
This song is really called Happy Ending, you guys. Pets in the City, Jada sitting in for Tina Ryan.
And Doug Coach Francis.
Today's best music, you're listening to Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.